baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2028 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Albert Tanaka gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season. Now, there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Dudley Carrara, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Dudley Carrara.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Aparicio. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Harmon Sierra. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And that one just missed outside. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Grounded softly to the right. Flips it underhand. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Chad Green gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better, and if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box now, Peter Crozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second baseman, Charlie Mueller.
Digging in, Charlie Mueller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a slider. Bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Rounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Delgado back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Third, right fielder, Angel Barrios.
At the plate, Angel Barrios, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And the 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now to the plate, Jose Melendez, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's right. My favorite pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Barrios is off at first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Delgado has a play. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Marco Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, Marco Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A big pass at a slider that gets past him. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Batting fifth, Right fielder, Juan.
Digging in now, Juan Delgadio. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Here we go, Cubbies.
From the stretch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Mueller loves it in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Theo Courtney.
So digging in now, Theo Courtney. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Strike him out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Love will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Chris Valdez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Valdez.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. Delgadio is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Into the box now, Michael Love. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Carrara is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, William Nam.
So striding forward now, William Nam. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Major has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Michael Brandon. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Barrios moving in. It's down for extra bases, and the Brewers have their first hit of the game. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Into the box, Johnny Major. He'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Fastball called strike 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Chad Green. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Melendez is there, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Into the box, Dudley Carrara. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing. At the plate, Mike Watkins. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mike Watkins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Count 0-2.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Albert Tanaka. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
The batter, center fielder, Peter Crozier.
Now at the plate, Peter Crozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball down near the shoe tops. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Coming to the plate now, Matt Aparicio. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Aparicio.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in, Carmen Sierra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marco Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Aparicio, base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brewers go down quietly, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Charlie Mueller. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Charlie Mueller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aparicio will wait on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Angel Barrios.
In now, Angel Barrios. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Scorch to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Melendez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Melendez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding into the box, Juan Delgado. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Delgado.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Changeup in for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Juan Delgado goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. In now, Theo Courtney. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. Such a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, Michael Brandon. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Crozier comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman, Johnny Major.
So stepping in, Johnny Major. Ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Milwaukee leads one, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, Chris Valdez. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line drive to center field. Carrara is there, and he has it for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Standing in, Michael Love. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
So 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Carrara racing back into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cubs are back to even now with 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Stepping in now, William Nam. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make you fully aware of who's hot, who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Standing in now, Mike Watkins. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Come on. The 2-2. Drilled to the left side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Giro, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Carrara ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. So here now's the pitcher, Chad Green. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in an umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way. 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Dudley Carrara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Shot here out towards short. The second for 1 on to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Matt Aparicio. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Barrios. And the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Peter Crozier.
Center fielder, Peter Crozier.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there for strike one. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, second baseman, Charlie Mueller.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Mueller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Crozier gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Come right out the dugout, right? You're starting and getting fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Carlos Aguilera takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Stepping in now, Angel Barrios will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Aguilera certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty Debo, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He could get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
This is skied into short left center. Carrara has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
Third baseman, Jose Melendez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Melendez. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready once again, Chris Valdez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. So coming to the plate, Carmen Sierra. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Line drive to left. Valdez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Marco Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Next for Milwaukee, Juan Delgado. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. The 1-0. A little roller toward the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down the first base right there. Brought himself a base.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
Ortiz will come
Now
on in
pitching for the
relief as he'll
Chicago
make his
Cubs,
second appearance of the
number
season
50,
so far.
Junior Ortiz.
Quick check on that time run at first. Don't want to forget about it. Standing in now, Theo Courtney. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Ortiz, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ready with the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Brewers strand one. They're down 2-1. Juan Minaya gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Love.
Third baseman, Michael Love.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. The 2-1. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. And they'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Mike Watkins.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brandon. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Michael Brandon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Swing and a hard liner to center field. Crozier patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Ready now, Johnny Major. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Charles Yabu will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Charles Yabu.
Down the first baseline. And a foul ball here, 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. Fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. It's on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Center fielder number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dudley Carrara, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. Fouled away.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 0-1 on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Milwaukee leads one. They still trail it here 2-1. Jose Villegas will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Jose Villegas.
John Costello is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Ball one. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. The bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play.
Stepping in now, Peter Crozier. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Villegas, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 2-1. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Charlie Mueller. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Costello at second. Crozier at first with no outs. And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Popped him up. Brandon moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Angel Barrios.
So in now for Chicago, Angel Barrios. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They lead it 2-1. Lonnie Mitchell-Tree takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Lonnie Mitchell-Tree.
Digging in once again, Matt Aparicio. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
How about it?
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Harmon Sierra pulled high in the air out to left field. Valdez is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 55, Marco Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, Marco Garcia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. Back to first, a double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Albert Tanaka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Lonnie Mitchell-Tree earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.